Hey guys, welcome to Watchdog Central. Okay, so today I want to talk a little bit about James Bond. I've been reading some news articles over the last couple of days on James Bond and maybe Idris Elba, a British actor who is black, to maybe play the part of James Bond. Now, I don't see what the big deal is here. I don't see why everybody's getting so uptight and butthurt about this thing. I mean, a black actor being the new James Bond. Where is the fucking problem here? I don't understand it. From what I can see, Idris Elba is a very talented, good actor. I watched him in The Wire. He played Stringer Bell in The Wire. He put on an American accent. I watched the whole of The Wire, yeah? And when I finished watching it, I looked all the characters up and I went in to see the actors who played the parts. And then I realised that Idris Elba actually put on an American accent. I didn't even know he was fucking British until after I watched The Wire, and I couldn't believe he actually pulled off that accent, because it was a really good accent. So he's good at doing the accent, he's clearly a good actor. I watched a film with him the other day called No Good Deed. He put on a good performance in that. And he was good in a movie called Rock and Roll. I've seen quite a few of his movies now. And I don't see what the problem is with a black man being a James Bond. I don't see what the big fucking deal's about. And also, this is just rumoured at the moment, so there's no guarantees that he will get it. But even if he did get it, and all you people that are so up in arms and so pissed off about it, even if he did get it, I mean, how many movies would he make? He'd probably only make maybe 3 maximum films as the James Bond, and then he'll move on to something else. And then they'll go back to probably getting Whitey back. They'll get the cracker James Bond that you so much want back. It's just fucking ridiculous how, and it all comes down to how offended some people are, you know. Some people get so fucking offended. And I'm not speaking about everybody here. I know there's lots of people out there that just don't particularly like him as an actor. There might be a certain amount of people that don't like Idris Elba as an actor, and they want someone different to play him. Because every time there's rumours there's going to be a new James Bond movie, they're like, okay, who's going to play him? Let's have a look. Let's think about all the British actors that could possibly play him. They go through them in their heads, and they always picture a British white guy, you know, because obviously due to the character always being white. But what's wrong with looking, you know, just looking at some black actors? I mean, there's a lot of good, decent fucking British black actors out there that could quite easily play James Bond with no hassle. I just don't see the problem. Okay, so we are actually talking about fictional characters here. Fictional characters can be changed. You can get someone different in to play them with a different skin colour. Doesn't really make much of a difference. I believe as long as the actor puts on a good performance, I really don't see what the issue is. I'm like that. So let's take a look at here one, for example. It's been compared a lot when people start arguing the point of should he remain white, should James Bond remain white, they always tend to go off on an angle where they're talking about another, I guess a real person. Like they'll say, well, if someone was going to play the part of President Obama, what they're going to do, they're going to get a white guy to play President Obama. Yeah, but President Obama is a real person, he's not a fictional character, whereas James Bond is. So you want to get a fictional character, and then a few people have mentioned, what if they got a white guy to play Shaft? But if you actually look behind the of the way Shaft is and the character and the things in the story of Shaft, you couldn't really get a white guy to play Shaft because it wouldn't work. If you actually go into the life of Shaft and everything, it just couldn't work. But here's one, for example, Blade, which was played by Wesley Snipes. Now, Blade is a vampire hunter. He's a fictional superhero. There's no reason why you couldn't get a white actor to replace Wesley Snipes in Blade. You could get a number of different actors in it, and I don't think many people would put up too much of a fuss by changing the Blade character from a black man to a white man. Okay, so there was a few movies that was very similar. There was a movie called Annie, which was remade, and it was released last week in the cinema. I was actually reading through some of the comments because some of the comments were unreal. There was people like kicking up shit and complaining right, left and centre, calling people racist for coming out with basically nothing racist at all. There was people stating that I don't like this version. And that's all they said in the comment section. They said, I don't like this version. Or another woman said, I think this movie's a load of shit. Now, there's nothing racist about that, but there was people saying, you're a racist. And then when they replied back in the comment thread, it said, why are you calling me racist for? Because you said you didn't like the movie and you know it's because of the black girl. And she went, but I didn't say anything about the black girl in the film. I just stated that the movie was shit. I didn't like it. Did you see the movie? She went, yeah, I seen the movie and I thought it was a load of rubbish. I thought the music wasn't up to par. Because you're still racist. Why? Because you are. But I never said anything racist. I know you never said it, but you meant it. You know, that kind of shit. And if you look through the comments of Annie, go through the Annie comments. They're fucking unreal. They're littered with them. I get it. There's another one which they were talking about. It was the biblical film Exodus, Gods and Kings, which I actually seen in the cinema today. And there's been a lot of shit going on this week about that as well, because they changed the Egyptian people in it, and they had some white people playing the Egyptian people, and they didn't like that. And there's been a lot of race problems with that as well. People have just been kicking off. I don't get what all the fucking fuss is about, to be honest. Okay, so all that bullshit aside, I do actually believe that discussion's a good thing. I think discussing it, bringing it all out in the open, and letting people know your true feelings, and being fucking honest with people. You know, there's nothing wrong with being honest with people. If you think that okay, they've remade James Bond, they're going to be using a black guy in it. You don't like the fact that the next James Bond's going to be black. Just say you don't like that fact. I don't think that's really racist. I really fucking don't. And that's just me being honest. If you say you don't think the next James Bond should be black because he's always been white, that's just your opinion. Everyone has difference of opinions. Just, you know, you can like it or dislike it, but don't call him racist for it. I mean, it's just a fucking opinion. You know, I can understand some people getting a little bit uptight about certain things, but I don't see the point of this. I'm reading some of the comments here on this next James Bond, white people are mad, IDRIS ELBA video. I don't like this shit, making all the white characters black. Fuck this. If you want a black spy, then make one up. Then underneath someone says, nobody cares what you think, you fucking cracker. Shit like this. It never fucking ends. It's just, fuck's sake, man, it's pathetic. Okay, so you see, that was racist. So you see, someone just calls someone a cracker. You know, hey, you fucking honky. You know, something like that. That's racist. You know, or vice versa. You know, I'm not just saying it because I'm white and all that. I mean, you know, I just don't want to throw the N-word about. You know, but I'm saying that's proper racism. You know, but having an opinion, it's, you know, when you have, let's say, something like James Bond, or you have Doctor Who, sort of like a long-running franchise of movies or TV shows, and the characters have always pretty much been the same colour. You know, all Doctor Who's have always been white from what I know of. I'm not a massive Doctor Who fan, but I'm pretty sure that they've always been white. And I'm pretty sure that all the James Bonds have always been white. And when you change it up, people are going to look at it and they're going to think, fuck me, they've got a black James Bond. They've got did you hear the new Doctor Who's going to be black? Really? Yeah, he's going to be black. Who's going to play him? Really? Shit. Fuck me, that's a bit strange. That doesn't make you racist. You're questioning shit. You're looking at it in a different light. Okay, so then they get a black character in, or they get a black actor in to play the new James Bond, and it could be one of the best James Bond movies ever. I can't see them fucking up a James Bond movie. You know, we can all have our favourites. Did you like Timothy Dalton, Daniel Craig, fucking Roger Moore, you know, all the classics. But if you actually look at it, can they actually fuck a James Bond movie up? I mean, they could practically get any British black actor. They could put him in a James Bond role. They could put the budget behind it, you know, get the producers and everything behind it. And they can make any James Bond film pretty much fucking really good movie. So you can't really fuck up a James Bond movie. And I think the same with Doctor Who. I think if they did change the Doctor Who, I think the majority of the Doctor Who fans would still enjoy it and watch it because they're Doctor Who fans. But it's all a thing about, do you like change or don't you? But we have the right to question things. It doesn't make you racist to question things or look at things in a different way. Anyway, that's all I have to say in this video. Thanks for watching, and I shall hopefully see you in the next one.